Hello and welcome everyone. Today I'll be talking about my project with The Good and Bad the Ugly, where I took an original scene from the movie and edited it to a different perspective to pretty much hint at the history of how the Western movies are made and pretty much just to see how many times you've seen a gun throughout one little scene. So, to first tell you briefly about the history, Western films were pretty much popular during the classic Hollywood era. This was around 1920s and lasted to the 1960s. And pretty much during that time, The Good and Bad the Ugly were part of a series directed by Sergio Leone. And they were all technically a series because of the actor Clint Eastwood's character had the same character throughout all three films. And pretty much to get to the history of the Western Hollywood movies. Western movies are pretty much built on the cowboy shot, close-ups of the actor's face, and close-ups of where you would always see the hand reaching towards the gun. For example, like right here, the ugly character in the film, you see him already reaching towards his gun. And then here is the cowboy shot. The cowboy shot is pretty much or forced to be used for directors to capture the actor from the head to mid-thigh, just so the camera can show the gun and holster. And we have a close-up on the faces, where just those three types of shots alone, that can be used to tell a storyline of Western films. But Western films obviously, to show Western film and to show the beauty of the Wild West, shots of scenery has to be added. Like here, for example, here is the graveyard. This looks like a type of courtyard. In the back we have mountains with trees and grass, and the scenery looks beautiful. And fun fact about this is the films that Western films, especially The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, most of them are just scenes where, including outdoors, were shot in Italy. And in Italy, it made it more easier because production-wise, it was a lot more cheaper to afford going abroad for the project, and also even having enough crewmen to help create the production-wise. And now back to mine. So pretty much what we're gonna see is the edited version of that same fight, but we cut down to about 2 minutes, and we'll see majority of guns.
Two can take a lot quicker than one. You're not digging.
As you can see, we already have so many gunshots that I think are about 10. Yeah, about 10 times you've seen the gun so far. And please keep in mind that also what I did in my version of it, not only it's heavily edited where you only see the hand, but also on purpose, we don't see the faces until we're about at the end of the clip. You don't see the actors' faces, and also lighting-wise in the clips. Lighting-wise, I wanted to make it look older than how it was visually wise in 1967, because obviously right here it looks more cleaner, probably remastered. But mine, it looks like if it's actually looks like bad quality, how I guess you can describe movies in the 60s were, where like the colors seems a little more saturated. But that part looks fine. That part looks fine. So yeah, as you said, like the color and lighting changes as the dual intensity builds up. So here we start seeing the actors' faces. Where here we see a part of Clint Eastwood's eyes. Toledo's character's eyes. And the bad's eyes. Now being replaced. And we see it again here better without overlay. Now to play it back, further back. The reason why I chose to put this clip originally back into the film is just so we can get a clearer version. Just so we have a clearer visual of what was being overlaid, and to pretty much just show the close-ups. And if you notice right here, this where you see the hand moving very slowly, that was edited to be a lot more slower than how it originally is in the film. And because of how slow it is, we can actually see how the actor who plays the bad, because he is missing part of his finger. If you notice, you have a pinky, ring finger, index, thumb. He's missing the tip of his middle finger. And the fun fact I learned about this while editing is that the actor lost his middle finger when he was building a dollhouse for his daughter. So yeah, that's what happened. When we play it again, we see how slow it's moving, like so slowly, and then back to the fast pace, where the climax is being built up. And then at the end, we saw two people shoot at one person, but we don't know who it was, and that's how it ended. And according to my professor's critiques of who I did the project for, he actually did like how I did the overlay and liked how I focused on the guns and the hands. But the only thing he critiqued is that he wished that it just ended here in black and we only hear the gunshot. And then that brings up the question like who was shot. But I believe that with this part we see two people get shot, but we just don't know who ganged up on who. But if you watch the original film, you actually will know. So yeah, that's all I have for you. So thank you for watching. Enjoy my commentary and have a good one. Goodbye.